Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's matchup and get you ready for tonight's game. And now, the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show.
With Coach Tim Brown as we talk about Webb City. This is a game that should be over, but weather last Friday postponed it to this Friday. First, does it pose any challenges that you've got this extra game in here, or is there enough of a gap before districts? How's that play out?
You know, I think it's a situation where we get to keep our same routine of playing on Tuesdays and Fridays right before districts. I think about the time, you look at the gaps that we've had this year in some of our scheduling for weather purposes or different things. I don't feel like it's always been a great thing for us when you look at the start of the games that we've had in those games. So, we're looking at it as another opportunity to go play a game, like we talk about staying in the moment. We want to try to make sure that not only do we win the league, but we want to try to do it without any losses. I think that sends a message that not a lot of teams get that opportunity to win this league, but to do it outright and to do it without a loss would be really special for our guys and just add to what they've already done this year in the league. So chance to go play a good team on the road, and knowing that we get to come back home after districts or when districts start. So we're looking forward to the opportunity. We keep telling these seniors, just stay in the moment, enjoy every minute that you have. And we tell the underclassmen the same thing because, it goes quick. Your high school career goes quick, and you look at every game in the COC that every night it's a war, and those are the games that you get excited to play. So we get to go to Webb City, a team that's playing really good right now. Have had a really good year, and we get to go play them in their homecoming game. So, those are the games you remember as a player, and we haven't talked much about conference championship games, and we've just talked about staying in the moment. So I hope our guys can keep that and keep the momentum that we have, and kind of make sure we get our last dress rehearsal before districts and kind of clean up the areas we need cleaned up and get guys the reps that they need. And so we're ready to roll for districts next week.
As you've watched Webb City, what challenges do they pose for you when you head down there Friday?
They're a very explosive offensive team. They got a lot of guys that can score the basketball. Obviously, you look at the history and tradition of their school, they've got great athletes. And so they try to use their athleticism on both ends of the floor to create a lot of possessions. I'd say that we're going to see some pressure from them. And so being able to take care of the basketball and not be forced into maybe shooting shots quick in the possession. I feel like that was something the first 4 minutes of the game last night at Ozark. I don't feel like we had as many turnovers early as we did maybe forced rush shots in that first 4 minutes of the game. And so sometimes teams that press, they're not only trying to turn you over, but they're trying to take you out of what you like to do. And we all know, we've used the term a lot, we like to grind, and we like to work the ball around and have a long possession, a great possession, and just being able to not give in and shoot a quick shot because we're open, because they're rotating and trapping and doing things. But, if we do shoot a quick shot, it probably needs to be at the rim and not on the perimeter.
District play coming up next week. The district actually opens on Saturday here, and Joplin and Carthage will play there, and I'll ask the obligatory question that you probably won't answer, but you have a preference?
I don't think – I think you look at both games that we've played. We went to Carthage on the road for their homecoming, and it was a game where we had to fight for everything that we earned. I think it ended up being a 12 or 15-point game, but we had to earn every part of that win. And so, and then Joplin came here and team that won the district last year with a lot of familiar faces back. So, I think there's a lot of good teams in our district, and we're going to have our hands full no matter who we play Tuesday. And if we get the opportunity to play Friday, we're gonna have our hands full again.
All right. Good luck on Friday at Webb City.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bang, and of course, go Tigers! Mid-Missouri Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack, Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack, custom t-shirts, polos and caps. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Weaving and stitching, hey, that's our knack. Coffee mugs, pins, frisbees and more. Cracker Jack Shack, your promotional store. Creative ideas, and that's a fact. Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
I love winter. My favorite days are days that snow so much you need a truck to get around. This is Chance, and I'm taking a stance. If you buy a truck, it will snow. Do it for the children who love snow just like me. But trucks are good for more than just snowy weather. Ask my family at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Sometimes you don't know you need a doctor until you need one right away. Meet the team at Cox Health Orthopedic and Sports Injury Walk-In Clinic. Our experts can treat fractures, sprains, dislocations, and other action-related injuries in all ages. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30 with no appointment needed. Call 417-875-3800 for more information.
Well, welcome to Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tigers Sports as Republic meets Webb City in the final conference game and the final regular season game of the year. These teams gearing up for district play next week, but first, a little unfinished business for the Tigers as they try to make a little history here tonight, completing an undefeated season in the COC. And that would be the first time in at least 20 years that anybody's done that in the COC, winning both the boys and the girls conference championships in undefeated fashion. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as the broadcast goes on. First, we've got introductions and the national anthem coming up here in Webb City. So we'll take a break and listen in on all of the pregame announcements.
And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Republic Tigers. A 6-foot junior, number 1, Grace Mooney. A 6'2" senior, number 4, Trent Rackley. A 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Drew McMillan. 5'10" senior, number 13, Jaden Duval. And a 6'4" senior, number 22, Brock Smith. Tigers are coached by Tim Brown.
Well, we're going to have a little video play here, so I'll give you the starting lineups for Republican, give you a few facts, give you records anyway. Republic comes into the game at 19-6. They are 8-0 in the COC. They've allowed 59 points a game, or they've scored 59 points a game on average and allowed 50. And that may be one game behind. Don't think that includes the last game at Ozark, but that's where they were for the season coming in. Webb City, coached by Jason Horn, they are 14-8. They are 6-2 in conference play, and you heard Tim Brown say in the pregame that they have been playing pretty well, and indeed they have. Their last game against Carthage was a 5-point victory, so Carthage kind of did the same thing to Webb City as they did to Republic, which is hang in there and stay close the whole way, but couldn't get the victory. So Webb City has had a ton of close games in conference play. The only one that wasn't close was a blowout loss to Willard. And now here we'll listen in on the starters. So the team's just about ready to go as we wrap up our Absolute Roofing pregame show. Lights come back on, and we'll have a basketball game here. Tigers have won 6 straight against Webb City going back to 2012. And we'll try to make it 7 in what's a big night for Republic, trying to make it a clean sweep, an undefeated sweep of the COC. Went back and checked records. Nobody's done it in the expansion years since 09, winning the conference championship, boys and girls undefeated. Ball tipped out of bounds by Smith, then he tipped it past everybody, and Rackley couldn't track it down. So a bad break on the opening tip-off, and Webb City will get the ball first. And they step out of bounds. On the baseline, Jason Smith, the sophomore, couldn't stay in bounds, and so we go back the other way. Down low to Smith. He turns around, lays it up, and left it a little short. And Webb City looks to run. They do not have numbers. They're going to throw it down low anyway, and we've got a charge. Jaden Duvall was set up down there, and he took the charge. The offensive foul against Bash. First foul of the game, and with 7:39 left in the first quarter, Republic gets it back, looking for their first bucket. Looney baseline, had the ball tipped as he tried to throw it back up top. And all the way and missing the layup, maybe getting fouled, but no call, Jason Smith. Now McMillan wide open in the corner. The three is good. And Republic takes the lead on the three by Drew McMillan. Quick three at the other end, trying to answer. Long by Kabbalah, and Republic gets it back, leading 3-0. 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. So this week I sent some emails to ADs and coaches in the conference. Not everybody yet. Rackley puts up a three and misses it, but Smith with the board. And a McMillan for another three. And he hit that one too, and just like that, it's 6-0. And I said, hey, if you've got banners up in your gym showing your conference championships, send them to me. So I got some of those. I can tell all the way back, well, thanks to Todd Schrader at Bolivar, I have the all sports standings for since the expansion when the teams like Webb City came in. I've got the standings so I can tell who won the conference in those seasons. And a turnover by Webb City. Good defense by the Tigers. And that goes back to, I think, 2009. And then I have pictures of the banners at Ozark, Nixa. 3 by Smith is no good, and back to Webb City we go. Rogersville, who was in the conference before the expansion, before they went to the COC Small and a couple of other schools. Anyway, I've pieced together that at least back to 99, nobody has won the boys and girls conference championships undefeated. There are some years in there where I don't have the winners for both, so I don't think we can assume that it happened in those years, but we just don't know for sure. And now almost turnover the other way, and I think Duval's going to be called for a foul there. A lot of contact, both directions, and Duval kind of slid in. Looked like he wanted to take a charge, but he was turned sideways. He kind of slides over and couldn't decide where he needed to be. And the free throw good. By Nikai Howard. Makes it 6-1. And now 6-2 as he makes them both. In 1992, Willard was the boys and girls champion, but I haven't been able to find out their records yet. Brock Smith in the lane, a turnaround, one-hander is good, and he's fouled, and a chance for a three-point play for Brock Smith. And Ozark won the 2 conference championships last year, but did not go undefeated. The girls lost a game to Willard. Free throw is good. So anyway, wrapping up that thread, what we know for sure, it's been 20 years since anybody went undefeated, both boys and girls in the COC. And it may have never happened. I've never actually confirmed that it's happened, but I do know that Willard won them both, boys and girls, in 92. Ozark won it last year, did not go undefeated in both. And then Rogersville in 83 won both. But I don't know their records either. And now I'll stop talking about it. Tigers leading 9-2. Good start for the Tigers. And a bad pass by McMillan as he tried to find Smith. All the way at the other end, a floating one-hander is too hard. Off the glass by Nikai Howard. And Republic rebounds. Triple team in the backcourt, so somebody's got to be open. 3-on-1 for the Tigers to Rackley. Easy layup. And it's 11-2 Republic. 4:15 left to go in the first quarter, and Republic off to a great start here. And that's what you want to do when you're the big favorite in kind of a game that might be a letdown. You get the big start and keep the crowd out of it, and that's what's happened so far. Midway through the first, Rackley with a three, missed it. Weak side rebound to Howard. Here comes Webb City. They have really struggled shooting the ball. Howard, not deterred, missed another one. He's been close, but hasn't hit when he's gone up. And now a steal and a layup down at the other end by Howard. So 11-4. Looney in the lane. Pull-up jumper from 8. Good. Four different players have already scored for the Tigers. Looney with 2, Rackley with 2, 6 for McMillan, and 3 for Brock Smith. And they lead it by 9, 13-4, 3:01 left in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. A drive by Gaskell. One-handed shot is up. Wild, no good. Smith with the board. To McMillan, sets up, hits the three, takes the three, misses the three. And back the other way goes Webb City. Behind the back dribble by Howard, and Webb City resets. .220 left to go in the first quarter.
Three is up and no good by Rogers. Tanner Rogers missed one, and Webb City has been close on a bunch of shots but hasn't made it. That time partially blocked as Looney went into the lane. Three up by Kabbalah is no good, and another rebound. 1 and out again for Webb City. Offensive boards have been non-existent for the Cardinals. It's been 1 and out. 1:46 left in the quarter. McMillan open. He hit it again. 3 threes for McMillan in the first, and a timeout called by Jason Horn. McMillan with 9. And it's a 16-4 lead for the Tigers. Great start for Republic to get things going here on the road. Eddie Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Hines Street Pharmacy will deliver prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. And the Guest House Market on Main Street, right across from Casey's, home of great vendors, great gifts, and a great place to shop. Right there in Republic, across from Casey's on Main Street, it's Peabody's Guest House Market. On the block, and a foul called, and they're going to call it a 2-shot foul. Not sure that Gaskell was shooting yet. Let's go back and take a look at it here. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. He was kind of pivoting when the contact happened, but they give him the 2 shots, and he goes to the line. And he missed the first. Shooting has been a struggle, to say the least. And he missed the second one. So Howard hit a layup, and that's the only field goal that Webb City's made so far. 16-4, a huge lead for the Tigers. McMillan a shot fake, and they are chasing him. Now a skip pass to Smith. Out of Looney. Student section yelled at Smith to shoot it. I don't think they necessarily want that. 50 seconds left in the quarter. And Thomas's pocket picked from behind, but a foul called. They say there was contact as Gaskell reached in. On the floor, and the Tigers will throw it in on the sideline. 42 seconds left to go in the quarter. They throw it into Smith. Tigers will spread it out. Not sure if they'll hold it for one shot, but they are spreading that man-to-man defense for Webb City and making them run. Down to 24 seconds left. Rexroad has checked in along with Thomas. So as the quarter ends, it'll be Looney, Smith, McMillan, Thomas, and Rexroad. 13 seconds left, and Smith has it. Guarded by Gaskell, throws it to McMillan. And now to Smith, who released after the pass. And he's double teamed, the ball taken away. It's going to be a layup at the other end. And Tigers couldn't take advantage of the last possession as Gaskell gets the bucket and cuts the lead to 16-6 at the end of the first quarter. So a good start for the Tigers. Not a great end to the quarter, but they are in control as the second quarter will begin. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987. Offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. When you're looking to buy or sell a home in Republic, you want someone who knows this market and who also knows marketing. You want the team at Sue Carter Real Estate Group. They're innovative, hardworking, and committed to helping you. The Sue Carter Real Estate Group. It's about home. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, and you want one who will do the job right. In Republic, that's far better plumbing. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Every insurance company hopes you drive safely, but Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. They let you know when you go too fast, brake too hard with feedback to help you drive safer and lower your cost. Contact Jesse Pritchett to learn more. That's Allstate agent Jesse Pritchett in Republic. Tigers get the ball to start the quarter. And down low, Thomas gets fouled on the way up.
Cardinal foul, 22, Jason Smith. His first.
Thomas took the pass from Smith, drove in, and got fouled. Shoots a couple of free throws here. 10-point lead for Republic as the second quarter begins. And missed the first. Rattled around and popped out of there. Second one no good, but Brock Smith comes away with the ball, and the Tigers maintain possession. Just underway here in the second quarter. And off to Looney, who pulls up, floats in the lane, and it bounced around and fell out, but Thomas with the board. And another offensive rebound for the Tigers to McMillan on the arc, and he missed that one too long. Rebound to Webb City. That's Jason Smith. To Gaskell, guarded by Rexroth, and a foul on the floor against Joe Rexroth.
Tiger fouls on Joe Rexroth, his first 13 foul.
13 foul against Republic, and inbounding on the baseline will be Tanner Rogers of Webb City. They get it into Kabbalah, who turns around, missed the shot. Weak side follow, no good, as Gaskell had an easy point-blank look and missed it. Tigers come away with it. Smith on the wing, and now they get it back up top to Looney, who directs traffic with the left hand, pulls it out on the dribble. 7:01 left in the second. Tigers away from the ball have been making good hard cuts, and now a bump. Rexroth went to the baseline and was pushed on the way in. They didn't call that contact, but then he was fouled on the hand as he took the shot.
5 team fouls on the Cardinals. Joe Rexroth shooting 2.
And you see they called that second bit of contact at the end. And Rexroth missed the free throw. So neither team shooting very well in the second quarter. Rackley in. Looney out for the Tigers. Next one good by Rexroth. An 11-point lead for Republic. Kabbalah high off the glass, no good. Another weak side board. Webb City's done a better job of getting offensive rebounds in this quarter, but hasn't been able to finish. Rexroth takes it all the way in and then dishes to Thomas, to Rackley, to Smith. Three is up. No good. Kabbalah with the rebound. Long outlet to Gaskell. Rackley set up in the lane, made him change his shot, but Gaskell got his own board. And that one blocked on the way back up, but he still powered his way through it. And Gaskell's got 4 points. Nice look from Smith to Thomas, but Thomas couldn't hang on. It's out of bounds off of Thomas, and Webb City gets it back. So down to 9. Duval's going to check back in. And Webb City starting to find its footing. If they were hitting their shots, they'd be in this game. 5:41 left in the second quarter.
And Duval tipped the pass and took it away. Good defensive play by Jaden Duval. 5:23 left in the second. Just saw the pass coming, stuck his fingertips out. Now Smith at the other end, missed the three. Ball is tipped, and Duval gets it back. McMillan to Rackley, top of the key, passed up a shot, and now he's going to throw it to Smith. Down to 5 minutes left in the half. Tigers have only scored 1 point in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Rexroth's open on the arc and missed it. Weak side rebound to Duval. He's been everywhere since he checked back in, and now Smith fires the three. It won't go. And a rebound to the Cardinals. Tanner Rogers to Austin Bash. Not a good three. Kabbalah knocks it away, and we've got a foul. Against Duval. It's a tough break on Duval. He had the ball knocked away from him from behind here. Really just got tangled up, and he's kind of disgusted to get that one. 17-8, 9-point lead for the Tigers. Baseline drive and a blocked shot by Looney. Howard tried to go around, got around one man, but Looney was there to help out. And Looney drives around his man, throws it to McMillan. Long three from the wing is no good. Tigers have gone cold after a quick start. 4 minutes left in the half, and a block called on Duval. And I think that's probably right. To the naked eye here, it looked like he wasn't quite set up. So let's see what happens. And that's 3 on Duval. Yeah, he was sliding over. Tried to take the charge. But Duval's got 3 fouls now, so he's going to have to sit down. He made a big difference in the short time he was out there. 4 minutes exactly left in the half. They throw it into Gerard and then to Kabbalah. And he hands it off to Gaskell, who holds it on his hip up top. Cole Buxton is checked in for the Tigers to replace Duval. So it's Buxton, McMillan, Rackley, Smith, and Looney on the floor for the Tigers. Kabbalah shot fake, takes it down the lane. Scoop shot missed. Smith is fouled after grabbing the rebound. And we'll walk to the other end.
Cardinal fouls on Gary Clinton, his first 16 fouls.
That's 16 fouls, not 7, so we won't shoot free throws. But the next one will be the bonus for Republic. 5 team fouls on Republic in the half. And a 9-point lead. It's been almost 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes since the second quarter started, and Webb City's outscored Republic 2-1. But now Rackley steps up and hits the three. So Rackley with a big three extends it to 12, and that's the biggest lead of the night for the Tigers, 20-8. Kabbalah had the ball kicked. Thought Rackley just took it away from him, but it was his foot that stopped it. Substitution as Tanner Rogers checks back in for Webb City. 2:53 remaining in the first half, and a 12-point lead for Republic. Trying to finish the regular season with a 20-6 record, going for their 20th win of the year, and trying to finish the COC schedule with a 9-0 record. That would, 3 is long. That would be not only a record because the girls also won, and now the ball knocked away or lost by Looney out of bounds, but 9 wins in the COC season, at least going way back, would be a record for most wins in a season. I know that they used to play a double round robin where each team would play at home and away against every opponent, so probably had more wins than that in a season back in those days because you were playing more games. But in recent years, there haven't been top 10 teams in the conference. Joplin just joined this year, so 9 wins is plenty. And now an air ball by Howard, and Republic with the ball back. McMillan working up the sideline, lobs it to Smith across court. Now back up to McMillan. The ball tipped by Rogers, who takes it in and missed the easy layup, and Rackley with the board. So Webb City is just not able to convert. Only 8 points in the half. Looney around his man, now fires it up top to Smith. Shot fake, steps sideways, missed the three, left it short, and a foul against Webb City, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, 10 down there low under the basket now. Let's see what he does. He pushes off against, he just used his arm to clear Buxton out of there and gets called for the foul. So Buxton's going to go to the line.
Cole Buxton shooting 1-1.
And the foul against Gary Clinton, sophomore.
Jason
Smith back in, and Clinton has a seat. Buxton missed it. Almost went down, couldn't quite finish. And with 1:20 remaining, it's a 12-point lead for Republic. Another miss down low by Webb City, but they get their own rebound after it was tipped around a couple of times. Kabala's going to drive in, force it up, and got it to go. It wasn't pretty, but that one fell through. First points for Kabala, and it's down to 10. 20-10. Tigers with 44 seconds left may hold it for one. They've struggled this year trying to do that. They've been able to hold it until the clock's almost gone, and then have turned it over a few times. And there it is again, poked away from Smith. Gaskell takes it in. Little dipsy doodle, couldn't get it to go, but Kabala gets the follow, and it's down to 8. And still 19 seconds left. McMillan's going to take a three. Missed it. Looney with a rebound, and it bounced in. 4 seconds left. Quickly up court goes Gaskell, and they call him for carrying the ball with 0.5 seconds left. So this will be interesting. Tigers will need to get it off quick and kind of tip it. Shot is just short. And Republic leads at 22-12, so not much scoring in that second quarter. Each team scored 6 points, and it's 22-12. Republic with the same 10-point lead they had going into the second quarter. So, time for our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show, and want to remind you that Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. You can sign up for a free trial at their facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Destiny Church wants to create a revolution through serving, and part of that is recognizing student athletes who are making a difference by volunteering. If you know a student athlete who's volunteering in the community, email me, david@republictigersports.com, and we may feature them on a future Servolution page sponsored by Destiny Church in Republic Tiger Sports Magazine. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated with exceptional customer service when you need it most. Switch and save with Central Gas Propane. Call them at 725-3833 or visit their website at centralgasmo.com. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee. It's the locally owned coffee shop where you can drop in, be greeted by name, and enjoy a quiet place to work or some peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee at 545 East Elm Street in Republic. And Farmers Insurance has been providing quality, affordable insurance in Republic since 1928. And in Republic, Farmers agent Nathan Dixon has a game plan for all your insurance needs. He has a lot of experience, but has not been in Republic as an agent since 1928. That's Farmers agent Nathan Dixon. Call him at 732-2900. So it's homecoming night here for Webb City, and we're going to have a dance performance, it looks like. They're recognizing the wrestlers who went to the state tournament, and a lot going on here. They had the homecoming festivities before the game, and Webb City does it up big for homecoming. They had several king candidates who were escorted. Then they had several queen candidates who were escorted separately from the king candidates. Then they had all of the class representatives out there. The court was full of people during their court warming or their homecoming ceremony before the game. And it's a big deal here in Webb City. The individual scoring in the first quarter, let's do that now. Not much scoring for Webb City. They were balanced. They had 3 players with 4 points each. Adds up to 12. 4 points for Terrell Kabbalah, 4 points for Alex Gaskell, and 4 points for Nikai Howard. For Republic, they got 4 from Race Looney, 5 from Trent Rackley, 1 point for Joe Rexroth, 3 for Brock Smith, who was shut out in the second quarter, and 9 points for Drew McMillan, also shut out in the second quarter. Got some open looks. Both Smith and McMillan had open looks in the second quarter, but they weren't able to convert. And the lead remains at 10, 22-12 at halftime. Again, Tigers looking for their 20th win of the season. And if they can do it, it will also mean that they have run through the COC undefeated. And that's a big accomplishment on its own, but with the girls doing the same thing, it's an even bigger deal. And district play, of course, starts next week. Neither the Lady Tigers or the Tigers know who they are going to play yet, because they are the 1 seed and they play the winner of a play-in game. Those play-in games will be Saturday in Republic, and again, the district tournament all week will be in Republic. So Saturday they'll have games between the same 2 schools, Joplin and Carthage. They are the 4 and 5 seeds, both boys and girls. And on the boys' side, I would say Joplin is probably the favorite. On the girls' side, Carthage is the clear favorite. Joplin only won 2 games all season. They really struggled. And Carthage didn't have a great season, but blew out Joplin and met him a couple of times and beat him pretty badly both times. So Lady Tigers are most likely going to play Carthage when it comes down to it, and that game would be at 6 o'clock on Monday. And then on Tuesday, it will be Republic against Joplin and Carthage, and that game also at 6 o'clock. The 2 seed on the boys' side is Willard at 16 and 9, and Parkview is the 3 seed. They are 13 and 12. Joplin is 13 and 12, and Carthage 11 and 14 on the boys' side, and those are the two teams that will be playing in. And then the girls' bracket will be Carthage is 12 and 12, Joplin 2 and 21, and Republic gets the winner of that. The Lady Tigers at 18 and 7. The 2 and 3 seeds, Parkview is the 2. They are 13 and 10. And Willard is the 3. They are 14 and 11. So both of those teams pretty good, and that'll be a nerve-wracking game. Of course, Carthage was a team that Republic struggled early when they went to Carthage early in the season and ended up pulling away down the stretch a little bit, but that's not a gimme if they get Carthage in that first-round game. And then if either team wins, they'll be playing Friday night. The girls' championship game will be next Friday, March 1st, at 6 o'clock. And then the boys' game will be after that. So I think they schedule that. Once you get to postseason, they actually schedule it out. Yeah, it'll be 7:45. So girls at 6 and boys at 7:45 on the championship games. That's championship night on March 1st. So Monday and Tuesday, the semifinals, and then the championship game on Friday of next week. And all of those games are in Republic. So great opportunity to come out, see the Tigers and Lady Tigers live. If you can't make it, I will be broadcasting every game from here on out. So rest of the season, postseason, playoffs, districts, and beyond, everything will be a live broadcast on Republic Tigers Sports. And we'll just see how far we can ride this. It's been a great season so far. And maybe we can get a couple of district championships out of it. Last season that was this good was, I guess it would have been 2000, it would have been 12-13 when the Lady Tigers had their great season. They were coming off the state championship and got disappointed and upset by West Plains in the district championship game. And of course, everybody paid attention to the girls all year. The boys got hot, and that was Trevor Fisher's first season, and he took them to a state championship. So that was a great year for Republic basketball on both sides, boys and girls. And it's been a great year for the boys and girls this year as well. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the second half after this timeout.
Sometimes you don't know you need a doctor until you need one right away. Meet the team at Cox Health Orthopedic and Sports Injury Walk-In Clinic. Our experts can treat fractures, sprains, dislocations, and other action-related injuries in all ages. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30 with no appointment needed. Call 417-875-3800 for more information.
Webb City gets the ball to start things off here in the second half. Tigers will try to hang on to a 10-point lead, 22-12. Webb City missed a ton of close-range buckets, and they don't miss that one as Gaskell takes it right in, lays it up off the glass. He's got 6 points, and it's down to 8, 22-14. And Looney tried a cross-court pass and hit the bucket, but it ended up in Republic's hands anyway, and then a one-handed floater by McMillan, no good. And oh, look now, Webb City's got a chance to cut it down. The ball tips around and out of bounds. Gaskell touched it while he was standing down there out of bounds. Ball bounded high off the backboard. And it goes to Republic. 22-14, an 8-point lead for the Tigers. And full court pressure now by Webb City. Republic struggled a little bit against the pressure of Ozark. And Rackley to Smith, who lays it up and in. And the Tigers beat the pressure easily that time. Ozark did a great job on Tuesday of speeding the Tigers up. And they got back, and Republic tried to rush a shot against the defense that had been set up by Ozark. Down low, Kabbalah with the layup, and now they're going to start making their layups. Might be a little bit of a game. 24-16. Webb City doesn't press after that made bucket after the Tigers burned them on the last time. Looney's going to go around his defender, and the shot blocked, but a foul called. Tanner Rogers didn't like the call. Thought he got all ball. Officials said no, you got part of the arm. So Looney goes to the line. And missed the first. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order online at roccositaliankitchen.net or with one tap in the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. Second free throw by Looney is short. And Webb City is going to hang around here. Gaskell pulls it back on the dribble, and Webb City will take its time against this man-to-man defensive Republic. 6:13 left in the third quarter. And the ball tipped away from by Duval, and he turned it over. Got away from him as he tried to dribble it. It bounced up too high, and he ended up carrying it. So good defensive play and couldn't quite finish. Duval has been a dynamo on defense tonight. Hasn't been out there very much because of foul trouble. He's got 3, but he's out there now guarding Kabbalah. 3 is no good. Smith with the board, and a foul over the back called against Jason Smith, the sophomore. 2 fouls on Smith. Jason Smith, that is. 5:52 left in the third. And again, the full court pressure by Webb City. Looney down low to Rackley to Smith. Same thing, and they did it again. To Rackley to Smith for the layup. And now Jaston Smith working inside, and Duval tried to take the ball away, and I think he got called for a reach. He knows it, and he goes to sit down. So he knew the foul was on him. Didn't mean to do it, but kind of reached for the ball and then thought, oh, I shouldn't have done that. 5:31 left in the third. It's 26-16 Tigers. Duval's made his mark in a short time of being out there. Kabbalah no good on the shot, and it goes all the way out of bounds in the corner. Back to Republic. Again, full court man-to-man pressure by Webb. McMillan gets it across the timeline. Rackley passes up the 3 and throws it to Looney. Looney goes right around his man. The shot is blocked, but one of the 2 defenders in there fouled him. Kai Gerard commits his first foul, and Looney goes to the line. And that time he made it. So he's got 5. It's 27-16. And one more free throw coming up for Looney with 5:11 left in the third. And didn't get it. So Looney struggling at the line. He's missed 3 of 4 here in the second half, but he extends the lead to 11. 12, I believe, is as big as it's been. No-look pass and a miss, but a follow. Gaskell came in and followed up on the miss by Girard. And down to 9, 27-18. It was 12 points at 20-8. Now a three at the other end by Rackley, no good. And a rebound to Looney. To Smith, he's open from the arc and missed it. Thomas tips it, but Girard comes away with it. Going to take it all the way up the lane. Dish to Gaskell, laid it in. Down to 7, 27-20. Gaskell's got 10 points now, including 6 in the third quarter. And we're only about 3.5 minutes in. McMillan around his man, double pump, and fouled with the body. I think against Rogers, let's see. Yep, Tanner Rogers. 3 fouls on Tanner Rogers. And that's 14 fouls on Webb City. McMillan at the line to shoot 2. He's got 9 points. 3 threes in the first quarter, and he makes that one. Back to an 8-point lead. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. McMillan hits them both. And McKee with his first bucket cuts it back down to 7. Looney to Smith, free throw line jumper is good, and a timeout called by Tim Brown. Smith has 6 in the quarter, 9 for the game. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Since 1986, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. Schedule an appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. And here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. Webb City with the ball, trailing by 9. 3:30 left to go in the quarter. It's the third quarter, not the second quarter. And Thomas with the steal. Coming from behind was Girard. Forced him to miss it, but Smith there to follow. And it's an 11-point lead, and Smith has 8 in the quarter. Girard quickly at the other end, missed a layup. Ball tipped around. McMillan comes away with it. Now to 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And nice back cut by Looney and a blocking foul called against Webb. And Webb City not happy with that one. See, Looney gives it to Smith and then cuts behind Girard. Really wasn't that much contact. I think if he hadn't fallen down, probably wouldn't have called the foul. In any event, Looney to shoot free throws. And he hit one. So he's now 2 of 5 in the third quarter. But the lead is back to 12, 34-22. So it got down to 7 at 27-20. And since then, Republic has gone on an 8-2 run. Jumper in the lane is up and good by Kai Howard. Down the other way, a chance for a three-point play as Looney takes it to the bucket.
Terrell Cabala with the foul, his third.
It draws the foul from Cabala. 3 on him. Looney went right around him, laid it up and in. A chance for a three-point play for Race Looney. Free throw is no good. Left it short. But it's 37-24 now. Biggest lead of the night. Three at the other end, no good. Follow is no good, but a foul. As Nakai Howard took the three. Webb City keeps firing them up, but they haven't made a three yet. I don't know if they're, I guess they've hit more layups than they've hit three-pointers, but considering how much easier the layups have been, it's kind of a worse situation to have missed so many layups. .212 left to go in the third quarter, and he missed them both, and Smith got the rebound. Looney against Cabala. Goes around a pick from Smith, takes it all the way in the lane, and another blocking foul against Webb City. That one on Nakai Howard. Looney is cutting loose here in the third.
7 team fouls.
Gets around Cabala, and then the blocking foul. And missed the free throw. Smith's a good, or Looney's a good free throw shooter. He's just not hitting them tonight. And he hit the second. 38-24. Quick three at the other end is no good. Weak side rebound to Rackley. Looney on Cabala. Fires over to McMillan, who has to jump high to get it. Goes around his defender and stepped on the end line. So a turnover by Republic. Tim Brown down there to say, hey, the reason he stepped out of bounds is because he got pushed. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Crossover dribble by Gaskell. Now they throw it to Cabala, who goes around Rexroth, and a little floating jumper, bounces around a couple of times, won't go, and Rackley skies for the board again. Nice look to Rexroth from Looney, and it went through both their hands and ends up being out of bounds. Well, they call it, well, I don't know, I'm not sure what the call was here. Let's see what they think happened. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, well, they just missed it. It should have been off of Webb City, but it was, they called it, they said that Smith, I guess, touched it last. Still a 14-point lead with a minute left in the third quarter for Republic. Pull-up jumper is short. Ball on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by Looney, who calls timeout. So the Tigers get the ball back. They'll go talk about it with 50 seconds left in the third quarter, leading 38-24. Whether you're moving out or just can't live with that dirty carpet one more day, call Floor Gypsy. They'll take care of your carpets, stone tile, and grout, and they do commercial and residential cleanings. Call them at 425-7798. Floor Gypsy. They see clean in your future. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Eddie Barbecue Company, home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. 48 seconds left in the third. It's 38-24. Tigers with the lead. Gonna run some clock. Rexroth lost control of it, picked it back up, and threw it to Smith. Down to 23 seconds left in the third. Rexroth cut off, down to 10. Looney has the ball, pulls it out on the dribble. To Rackley, gonna go around his defender, throws it to Smith. Three is up, he hit it, splashed it down, time expires, and the lead is bigger than it's been all night. It's 41-24 Republic, 8 minutes away from a perfect COC season for Republic basketball. A 17-point lead as we get ready to begin the fourth. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth quarter after this timeout.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bank. And of course, go Tigers! Mid-Missouri Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack, Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack, custom t-shirts, polos and caps. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Fitting and stitching, hey, that's our knack. Coffee mugs, pins, frisbees and more. Cracker Jack Shack, your promotional store. Creative ideas, and that's a fact. Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Tigers have the ball to start the fourth. Looney takes it up the lane and lays it in. Looney's got 12. And it's 43-24. Down at the other end, shot no good, but a foul called against Webb City. 10 points for Alex Gaskell, and he'll have a chance to add to that now. Looney has 12 now, 11 for McMillan. 11 for Smith, 1 for Rexroth, 5 for Rackley. Gaskell makes the first. Looney would have at least 15 if he'd made his free throws in that third quarter, but just went cold from the line, despite being a good free throw shooter normally. But he has really been a big part of this surge by the Tigers offense. Second free throw is no good. And a three for Smith is no good. Rackley with a board. Rackley's been everywhere. Not scoring a lot, but Looney draws the foul. And let's see. Yep, 2 shots coming up for Race Looney. Looney's been driving to the bucket and getting there and scoring, or if he doesn't finish, getting to the line. Rackley has come up with a bunch of big rebounds. Smith was big in that third quarter. He had 8 in the quarter, and Looney hits the first. So 13 points now for Race Looney. And 14. We got 14 for Smith. So I haven't added up. I may be missing a 3 for Smith. Yeah, I didn't give Smith his 3 at the end of the last quarter, so that's why he's got 14. Looney hit them both that time, and it's a 20-point lead for the Tigers, 45-25. What a way to finish the regular season. Gaskell spins and lays it off the glass. Barring a collapse, this will be the 20th win of the season for the Tigers. Ball tipped away, goes right to Rackley. And Smith will pull it out, and they'll spread it out. Down to 7 left in the game. It'll be a 20-win season. It'll be 9-0 in conference play if they hang on. And now McMillan, the three is good. 48-27, Drew McMillan with another three, and he's got 14, 4 threes in the game. And now Kabbalah on the baseline, passes up the shot. They go outside, take a three, missed it. And Looney with the board. Looney's going to be sore tomorrow. He is like he's played a football game down here. Shot fake by Rackley. Takes it up and is hammered from behind by Gaskell. And that was a rough foul.
Cardinal fouls on 5. Alex Gaskell is third. 9 team fouls. Trent Rackley to the line.
So Rackley will go to the free throw line. He's got 5 points tonight, and now he's got 6. McKee in and Jason Smith out for Webb City. 6:23 remaining in the game. (50-27), 6:20 left. And a three at the other end. First three of the night for Webb City. Makes it 50-30. Looney into the lane. Pull-up jumper is good. Well, you leave Looney any room in the lane like that, any separation, and he's going to raise up and hit it. It's 52-30. And that's 16 points for Looney. I'd have to go back and look, but that may be a season high for Looney at 16. Three is good by Kabbalah. And again, Looney drives in, and that one did everything but go down, and Smith saved it. So good hustle by Smith to keep that one alive. Down to 5 minutes left in the game. Thomas goes around his defender, lays it up and in. Contact, but no call either way. Tucker Thomas with his first points of the night. It's 54-33. Gaskell, little double pump, scoop shot, missed it, but a foul called against Republic.
Fouls on Brock Smith. His second. 4th team foul. Alex Gaskell shooting 2.
And Looney and Smith are done, as Tim Brown wants them out of there. Getting a little rough, and district's coming up. Doesn't want to take any chances, but great games by Brock Smith and Race Looney. Both free throws good by Gaskell. He's got 15 points now. It was 22-12 at halftime, and now it's a 19-point lead, 54-35. Cole Buxton in, along with Duval, and Buxton and Duval miscommunicated there. It ended up in the backcourt, going out of bounds, and well, I guess it was tipped. I didn't notice that it was tipped. So, stays with Republic. A lob up to Buxton, hands it off to Rackley, passes up the three, now to Buxton. Then to McMillan. McMillan drives in the lane. A little one-handed floater is good. What a shot by Drew McMillan up over the trees and into the bucket.
That's his fourth. 10-2 foul.
Just floats it up and in.
McMillan to the line for one shot.
Free throw coming up for Drew McMillan. And he made it. So he's got 17, and I think now he's the leading scorer. 3 is short. And a reach-in foul called against Tucker Thomas, as he couldn't get his arm disentangled from Gary Clinton. 5 team fouls against Republic. 3:31 remaining. Ball knocked away by Thomas. Gaskell gets it back and laid it up over the rim and in. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it. With helpful advice and award-winning service in Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463. Go online to chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. And the ball thrown out of bounds, too far ahead. 9th Street Pharmacy will deliver prescriptions right to your door and can often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies. 9th Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Guest House Market is your local gift shop in Republic. Lots of great vendors in there. Stop in and check them out. They are on Main Street, right across from Casey's. It's Peabody's Guest House Market in Republic. Tigers running a little clock with 2:38 remaining. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts is your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. And Duval goes down the lane and hits the shot. And it's 59-37. And quickly at the other end, Gary Clinton. So the first buckets for both of those players, Duval and Clinton. It's 59-39. Call Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Fouls on Nakai Howard, his second. Junior Duvall, 2 shots.
Free throws coming up for Duval, and he hits the first. And Will Berry in and Drew McMillan out after a great game. Duval hits them both. It's 61-39, a 22-point lead for the Tigers, and Webb City misses at the other end. And a turnover as Duval stepped on the sideline. Tigers in a zone defense now. Shot missed. Thomas with the rebound. Had it knocked away. Now he comes away with it. To Rexroth to Berry, who puts it up over the front of the rim and in. And Will Berry. First points of the night. And good defense by Berry at the other end. Cut off Gaskell on the baseline, but gets called for the blocking foul. When you're looking to buy or sell a home in Republic, you want someone who knows this market and who also knows marketing. You want the team at Sue Carter Real Estate Group. They're innovative, hardworking, and committed to helping you. The Sue Carter Real Estate Group. It's about home. Inbound pass is a little wild there. Webb City ends up with it. 3 is no good. Ball tipped right to Barry. With 1:10 left, Republic gets it back. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, and you want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Buxton harassed, and the ball tipped away by Gerard. He's going to take it all the way and fouled by Duval. I think Barry was down there too. Duval committed the foul. Comes off smiling, almost like he just thought he was so close he might as well go ahead and foul out. 32 seconds left. Committed the foul and walks right over to the bench. So free throws for Gerard. I guess that was not. No, he is on the bench. So, but that wasn't on him. I guess they gave that to. I don't know who they gave that to. I guess they gave it to Barry, but he checks out anyway. Gerard made one. And then a foul as the shot was missed, battling for the rebound, and we walk all the way to the other end, and Cole Buxton has a chance to get in the scorebook. 7 players have scored already for Republic, and now it's 8 as Buxton hits the free throw. Missed that one. 30 seconds left. 64-40. Shot no good. Ball tipped. Buxton with the board. Tried to throw it out of bounds off of a Webb City player. Instead, they saved it. Put up a 3. Missed it. 15 seconds left, and they'll back off, and I think we will finally mercifully be done. Across half court. Rexroth. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds left, and the Tigers complete an undefeated COC season. Both boys and girls, first time in this century that the same school has gone undefeated in basketball, both boys and girls basketball. 9-0 for the Lady Tigers and 9-0 for the Tigers. And so congratulations as Republic wins it here tonight. Final score 64-40. Thank goodness I wrote down that score, or I've got the score up on the screen, because when Webb City loses, they get that score off the scoreboard pretty fast. It was gone pretty quickly. So final score 64-40. And we'll wrap up the broadcast here pretty quick. We'll give you individual scoring. First for Webb City, they were led by Alex Gaskell. He had 17 points. 9 points for Terrell Kabbalah. 2 for Gary Clinton. 1 for Mackay Gerard. 2 for Colton McKee. 6 for Nakai Howard. And 3 for Austin Bash. So Webb City had a bunch of different players score as well, but not nearly as many points. 3 players in double figures for Republic, led by Drew McMillan with 17. Race Looney had 16. And Brock Smith finished with 14. Four points for Jaden Duval. 7 for Trent Rackley. 2 for Tucker Thomas, 2 for Will Berry, 1 for Joe Rexroth, and 1 for Cole Buxton. And the Tigers win their 20th game of the season. They finish the regular season at 20-6 and 9-0 in the Central Ozark Conference. And again, first time in 20 years that the Tigers have that anybody has gone undefeated, both boys and girls. So congratulations to both the Tigers and Lady Tigers. And you can see they're posing with their COC plaque down there on the inline. As they actually got the plaque after the Ozark game, and in all the confusion and everybody, it kind of was presented late. They ended up not taking the picture, so they're taking it tonight as they complete their season undefeated at 9-0 in the conference. District play starts next Monday for Republic. It's the Lady Tigers on Monday night at 6. I'll broadcast that. And then the Tigers on Tuesday at 6. I'll broadcast that one as well. And then if either one of those teams wins, they play on Friday in the championship game, 6 o'clock for the girls and 7:45 for the boys, Class 5, District 12, all games at Republic next week. It's been a great regular season. Let's see if they can keep it going, both the ladies and the men, next week when the second season begins. Once again, the final here tonight, Republic 64, Webb City 40. Thanks for watching Republic Tiger Basketball on Republic